Hey everyone, it's Tracy Fisher with Marketplace Sotheby's International Realty, and we have a big treat for you today. I have Lilian Chiu from Peony Professional Organizing here. Spring is upon us, and this is the time, at least in my clients' lives, where they're looking to declutter their home or prepare to put their home on the market, and this is a great opportunity to go through your items, declutter. So Lilian just moved into her new home, and she's graciously offered to give us a little tour and give us her tips and tricks and hacks on spring cleaning. So Lilian, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, let's just jump right into it. So let's talk about tip number one for starting your spring cleaning process.
Spring cleaning, I know it can feel really overwhelming, so the best way is just to start with a plan. Literally walk through your whole home, every single room, and write down every single thing you think you will need to do. You can also make it fun, you know, you can have the whole family involved, maybe split up into 2 or 3 teams and assign different rooms for each team. Definitely having some systems in place, like labeling your pantry and having categories all neatly labeled, things like that just kind of helps upkeep the home, you know, throughout.
Okay, so before you really start digging into the nitty-gritty, just having that comprehensive plan room by room is really the first tip.
Yes,
okay.
Definitely have a plan to organize.
So it seems like, especially right now, the home organizational industry is really taken off. Stores like the Container Store, IKEA, and shows like Netflix, The Home Edit, and the KonMari method have really kind of taken that to the next level.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's really important, especially because I think everyone's been stuck in their homes looking around and realizing I could really get rid of some stuff and organize and really enjoy my home a lot more, right? So it is definitely important to keep that in mind, and that's why I'm here to help whenever I can. So the next tip is to know that spring cleaning is a good time to deep clean the stuff that you wouldn't normally just clean. Even cleaning your shower head, it gets gunky and gross, right? There's a vent, you know how there's like dust and stuff, you want to either dust it or vacuum it. Curtain liners, they get kind of gross on the bottom. And then if you have a fabric liner like this one, throw it in the wash. Kind of looking around your walls, if there's scuff marks and stuff like that, take a little magic eraser, go around and
Those
just
are
kind
great.
of clean,
Okay.
yeah, clean the little marks off. Of course, in addition to cleaning your space, you kind of want to see if the organizing system that you put in place makes sense for you. So in this bathroom, of course, we've got a lot of built-in shelving, which is great. You want to make sure that you utilize all that vertical space. And then think through, again, having towels and toilet paper down below makes more sense, just easier to kind of grab and go when you need it.
And I noticed they're making bins and storage solutions so attractive these days that they can go with any of your decor and affordable as well. I know stores like the Container Store or IKEA probably have a lot of affordable, attractive solutions.
Yeah, for sure. So a common misconception, because there is this thing in your bathroom called the medicine cabinet. So people usually store their medicine in there, but actually it's a horrible place to store it. You know, you're showering, it gets hot and humid, you're using your hair dryer in there. It's just not the right place because your medicine will actually change from that heat fluctuation. Look at that little sheet that you get, you know, when you're picking up your medication from the pharmacy. It'll actually tell you how to store your medicine properly. But honestly, most of the time, a dark, cool, dry place is gonna be fine.
So if you have little ones, for example, would maybe over a fridge? Like
Yeah,
the
up
storage
higher
of their
up is totally a better spot. Yep.
Great, that's a really good tip. I had no idea. So the next tip has us tackling the almighty closet. So swapping out seasonal clothes is important. Can you tell us just a little bit about your process and how you do that?
Yeah, so a lot of people will probably store their spring or summer clothes underneath their bed, and so they'll want to swap out for all that stuff that's coming up. I definitely would just literally take out every single thing and, you know, pull it out, see if you like it. Of course, this is something that sparks joy for me, so I would keep that. I just start a bag of donations, and then I would even just keep the bag as you're wearing those spring clothes and see if that's something that still you love wearing or not. And if it's not, put it right in the bag, and then it's ready to go to take to donation.
Sure. And I see everything is so neatly folded and so perfectly aligned. Do you have any tips or tricks on the way that you get everything so neatly arranged?
I do. I'm actually going to probably be filming more folding videos, but I mean, if anything, look up file folding on YouTube or Google it.
So you mentioned, checking out YouTube, but I highly, highly encourage everyone to check out Lilian's Instagram page. It is for any type A, OCD, Virgo, it's just like crack watching this, the folding and the neat lines and the arrangement. So highly, highly recommend. What's your Instagram handle?
It's at Peony, Peony Pro Organizing.
So you have some hangers and some dresses here. Talk a little bit about some tips we have.
A quick tip, we tend to put the dresses onto the closet hanger on the rod like this. You can actually play this trick where you swap it around so that when you actually wear it, you'll put the hanger back right, and then you'll kind of see visually what clothes are actually you're not wearing at all during that season, and that might be a good way to figure out what is donation or not. I actually have a bed that has under bed storage, which is great.
Of course you do.
I found these perfect drawer dividers, and then I try to keep just all my clothes kind of folded to this height. So I can show you real quick a t-shirt.
Now while you're doing that, are you one that likes to organize and file by color as well?
I do. I organize by category clothing. So like I said, tank top, t-shirt, and then within that by color, just so it's easy to take out. So I always take a t-shirt and I put the front on the bottom first. Fold one side in to like a third. You can flip the little sleeve over. Of course, if it's a longer sleeve, you can flip that over as well. Other side. You can kind of play around with the height of the drawer. So like I said, you can go half here, and then I would flip it around and fold it in so that this is like sealed up, if that makes sense. So I go thirds this way so that it's all folded into kind of like a little piece of paper. So then you can easily just stick this back in to where it needs to go.
I take it you've gotten the hang of folding and everything down, so when you bring your big laundry pile in, it's not such a meticulous.
I'm a weirdo, and I actually really love folding laundry. So
yeah, you're welcome to come to my house when you're done with this.
Yes. Well, spring cleaning is always a great time to also go through your fridge and your pantry because they're high traffic areas in your home, so might as well take that time to literally take everything out of your pantry, everything out of your fridge, wipe down all the cabinets and shelves, and then go through all those items. Then it's a great time because everything is empty to actually measure out your shelves. Remember, you can always just shift the height of your shelves to make sure that, my Vitamix and everything can actually fit in each shelf. So make sure that you adjust it to the right height. These actually are office paper storage bins. If you have a pantry where, you have a closed door, I would use more transparent or clear bins in there so it's really easy for the whole family to see where things are, plus adding labels. If you have open shelving, I would use baskets instead. So that's why we have baskets up top, just to kind of hide the stuff that's in them.
So I see something interesting on your fridge. It's all of your spices. So instead of being in a drawer like where I usually would keep mine, they're up, they're visual, and clearly alphabetized as well. So tell me a little bit about your process here.
So this is just a great solution when you don't have the counter space, you might not have the drawer space either, and it's just easy to put these in little magnetic tins. This is actually a set I got from Amazon. It's really easy, and they come with all the little labels as well. They're all alphabetized so that you know exactly what you need when you're cooking. You can kind of just grab and go, but they're also up and out of the way, not taking up really important counter space. I also arrange them into a Christmas tree when it's Christmas time. It's just fun to kind of have them up on the fridge.
I can see where that's really functional from a cooking purpose as well. I love to cook, and there's nothing more annoying than I'm digging furiously and I have just a couple seconds to try to get my spices in my food. So knowing exactly where they are categorized at all times, I imagine, is probably a pretty efficient way to cook as well.
It is.
Well, Lilian, thank you so much for having us in your lovely home today. Lilian, again, just moved in, so thanks for letting us encroach on your space. But
of course.
Just teaching us more about home organization and some spring cleaning tips. For more information, Lilian is a wonderful source. So if you're interested in connecting with Lilian further, what's the best place where they can find you?
Yeah, they can go onto my website. It's Peony, Peony, proorganizing.com, and you can sign up on my email list, or I hang out on Instagram a lot. So
Great. Well, this isn't the last you're going to see of Lilian and I. We have some more fun content coming your way with efficient moving in and some organizing room by room, so make sure you stay tuned. Thanks, everyone.